welcome you to our teleclass, and thank you for being on the call with me today.
Well, thank you, sir. Thanks for having me.
Steve, do me a favor, and let's start out as we always do, and I will ask you, can you tell me how long you've been in practice? And I'll combine that question with, have you done other marketing things in the past to grow your practice?
Sure thing. I've actually been practicing for a little over 14 years, closing in on 15 at the end of the spring.
Great.
It's been an uphill battle from the very beginning, but hey, I've been sticking with it and having a good time. I've tried, as you would say, probably just about everything you could ever possibly imagine in the world. I've had the teleconferences. I've had people who've actually made other phone calls for me. I've actually done the direct mail. I've done the seminars. I've done just about everything you could ever possibly think of.
Huh. Interesting. So I'm the uphill battle and trying everything you could possibly think of leads me to what I think is the perfect question, which is, well, what got you interested in joining our service?
Well, actually, I was attending a conference out in Chicago, and a friend of mine who's down in the Washington, D.C. area had actually been in the service in the past.
Interesting.
He actually is no longer in the service, but the only reason he's no longer in the service is because he could not handle any more relationships. When he said that to me, that kind of lit my eyes up. I came home, looked you guys up, and immediately started making phone calls to see what I could do to get myself involved with your program.
That's great. Well, I'm happy to hear about the strong referral and the recommendation. So excellent. So you started on board. I guess it's been how long now? 4 months?
It's been since November.
Since November? Okay, so yeah, I guess we're just about 4 months in. Yep. All right, great. Well, the meat and potatoes is, tell me a little bit about your experience thus far, both with the referral meetings themselves, the professionals, and if after that, if you wouldn't mind telling us about your experience studying new business, that would be great as well.
No problem. Each one of my meetings has been, I would say, expertly set up. I mean, I've had a nice lead-in going into each one of the meetings. They actually know a little bit about what I was coming in and trying to do and setting up establish a working relationship. I've never actually once had to walk in cold and try to explain who I am and why I'm actually going in to meet with the different individuals. I've been very happy in that regards to the way the service has actually worked for me.
Great.
I've actually been receiving more meetings than I actually expected, to be quite honest with you.
Great.
And I'm never going to be one to complain